Okay, so today's going to be a bit of an unusual episode. I've recently moved house. It's got a much better view, it's bigger, it's got more bedrooms in fact, it's even got more rooms. I've recently been focusing on 8-bit computers and older technology, but today we're going to have a look at repairing an iPad. The screen has the symptom of going white. There's no other problems with the iPad as far as I'm aware. The device was working certainly before this symptom came along, and I have purchased what I believe is a new screen, and I'm going to swap that out and see if it solves the problem. We'll just take it on a journey. With regards to any future videos coming up, I am still working on the Commodore 64 repair. I have been lent a ZX 128, so I'm going to have a look at that as well. We'll do a bit of a review. I also want to go back to the ZX Spectrum and see if we can make the modification to output composite video rather than having it go through the RF on older TVs. The new flat that I have is very nice. There's a view outside with the train running just behind the building, and you can see nice fields. It was raining earlier today and there's been some sunshine recently, so we've got a nice rainbow. But anyway, enough of all that. Let's get on and see how it goes. Okay, so today we have an iPad which has a white screen. Here it is. The iPad is in good condition apart from this. It was certainly working. As you can see, we've got the white screen, and if you look closely there's these bars that come across. It's also got a bit of a greyed out effect around the edges. But as far as I'm aware, the iPad is working apart from this issue. The model number on the back is A1747. So first thing we're going to have to do is take the front screen off. We'll use a hot air gun to melt the glue around the edges. And once the glue's certainly warmed up, we can then pry it open using some tools that came with the new screen. These tools are fairly standard, to be honest. Most mobile phones and tablets that are adhered onto the back of a device are like this. It comes with a plunger to help pull it off gently. So we're going to warm up this glue. As the glue begins to heat up, it becomes much more loose, and we can use the plunger just to pull off the front screen. Once we get the corner up, we should be able to just pry it open with the tools that we've got as well. Okay, so we stick the plunger down and we just pull gently. And once we start to lift, we can stick a plastic tool in there just to pull the front bezel off and hold it in place. Then we can use these guitar picks just to pull across and separate the two parts. Just got to work our way around the iPad and obviously reheat the glue in the areas that I haven't yet managed to heat up. I find it's better to do this in stages so that the glue doesn't then cool down. One thing to note when you're doing this is that you mustn't really stick the guitar pick type things too far inside this bezel, because it will damage the actual LCD underneath. In this case it wasn't an issue because it was the LCD that needed replacing, but if for some reason you were just replacing the front digitizer, then I wouldn't recommend pushing the guitar picking quite as far as I did. As far as I'm aware, there's actually nothing wrong with the digitizer on this. So now that we have that removed, we can look at the new part that we've ordered, and hopefully it will match the LCD. We shall just leave those there for a second. See what's in the package. Interesting. It's not actually the part I wanted. Should check the package first, really, shouldn't I? So I wanted to go back to the eBay listings just to show you there are quite a lot of digitizers advertised, but what you're actually after in this instance is an LCD panel. I have now since ordered this, and stay tuned for part 2 where we will try and fit it.